I cannot tell you how excited I was when I found out that Chloe Ting had just brought out a 2-week Pilates challenge. I totally hate Pilates. I've never enjoyed it, but I want to enjoy it, and I love Chloe workouts, so this was the perfect opportunity for me to have a better experience. So I started off strong, weighing a whopping 83.5 kilograms as I started this 2-week journey. I didn't think I was going to lose a lot of weight, but I actually had really amazing results on this challenge. So what I did for these 2 weeks is I didn't follow a specific diet or anything. Here's a couple of clips of what I ate. I ate 2 meals a day. I focused on clean, whole foods. If I ate bread, it would be bread that I baked myself, as you can see in the clip. Also, I focused on getting in my protein goals, healthy fats, a lot of raw foods, because I was actually really chasing nutrients and vitamins, and I try to eat a diverse amount of foods, eating the rainbow, eating colorful, vibrant foods that are packed with nutrition. Stayed away from snacks and all those things that I always cave in, midnight munchies. I ate 2 meals a day. I had lunchtime, a meal, and then supper time I'd have like a warm meal. So lunch was mostly cold meals, and then supper time warm meals. So the raw food plates were mainly for lunch. Here's a little bit of clips to give you some meal inspiration if you want to follow what I ate. So I think that my meals were a big part of why I lost so much weight and toned up so nicely. Here I am starting my challenge. So I have a couple of thoughts on it. I have to be honest about everything else that I did during this challenge, because I do not feel it was only the Pilates that gave me these results. But before that, let's talk about the workout. I do usually find Pilates very challenging. This was kind of strange because I did not realize it, but all of her previous workouts had a little bit of Pilates in it already. So I think this one was like more focused on Pilates movements only. Everything was very slow and controlled, and I love the fact that it worked with breath work, because I feel like breath work really does help you slim down by lowering your cortisol, stress hormone level. So I was very chill during this. I'm usually a very anxious, stressful person, but I usually drink 5 to 8 cups of coffee a day. I try to lower my caffeine intake during this program. I wasn't that successful with it. I did still have around 4 cups a day, but I try to space it out far away from my meals. That helped a lot, and I drank a lot of water. I was aiming for about 3 liters per day. I love the fact that the workouts were very simple and easy to follow. They were lengthy but very slow, controlled movements, and I never felt like I was dying or out of breath or it was too difficult for me to do. I feel like the exercises not only worked on my strength but also improved my balance and flexibility as well. There were a couple of things I did not understand why she did that, but I guess it was her first Pilates challenge, so she'll work better on it in the future. So one of the things I did not enjoy was the fact that when a workout started, there would be a whole time period. Say now the workout is 50 seconds. At least 10 seconds she's still going into the first move. There was a lot of rest breaks, not as much time doing the actual exercise. So there was a stage where I was waiting for her, watching 20 seconds in for her to start the move and to see what to do, and then I have to rewind the video the whole time until eventually I've done it a couple of days because it's very repetitive. Then you kind of know what's going to happen next, but it wasn't very well planned out for the first time doing it or the first couple of times. She doesn't usually have this problem in her videos. They're usually very well planned out. This was just a little bit different, and I didn't quite enjoy that much. But the exercises itself were really fun. I can't say I hate Pilates anymore. I definitely did enjoy this workout. One of the other things I didn't quite understand or enjoy so much about this exercise program, why did we have to do this whole 15-minute stretch at the end of every day, where the exercise videos itself actually has warm-ups and cool-downs in it? So it was a lot of stretching. It felt more yoga-ish to me, if that makes sense. But other than all of that, I really enjoyed this program, and like I said, I got really good results. I recently moved to the coast, so I spent a lot of time on the beach. We were going for long walks, we were swimming in the ocean, and it's winter when I filmed this here in South Africa, so I was basically getting cold plunges. I swear we were the only mad people actually braving these waters. We were always swimming alone, everybody walking on the beach, but we were the only ones swimming. Then I tried to swim for as long as possible, so and I also swam relatively deep. Like, I was scared at first, but then I started going deeper. I was like fully submerged in ice cold water, and I think that also had a big effect. And then another thing that I did was, like I said, the walks. I did a lot of walking, and then I was also doing a lot of dance challenges for YouTube shorts. So all in all, I was getting about half an hour to an hour's extra activity per day, not just these workouts. So I think that also had a really big impact. I didn't record this, but what I tried to do each day was I challenged myself to do something for myself that's self-care, that made me feel good, and it's not something that I usually do. So there was a day that I did a hair egg mask. There were days that I painted my nails. There were other days where I would maybe go outside and sit in the sun for a bit. Anything that made me feel good, but is out of the ordinary. And I stayed away from all other fizzy drinks, alcohol. I didn't do any of the wrong things. This is the first challenge I've done for me that I actually just really did well. So I gave it my all for 2 weeks. On the rest days, I did, however, do challenging workouts from other people. So I'm not sure if there was 3 or 4 rest days in this 14-day challenge. I focused on high intensity exercises, which I did from growing ananas. I did about 30 minutes per day on those days because I like to work out with my husband, and I took full advantage of the rest days. So technically, I was active every single day during these 14 days. And also, I live on a second floor apartment. So doing washing and things like that, I have to walk up and down these stairs all day, communal wash lines and so on. So this is my after result. I lost 2.6 kilograms in 14 days, and I was shocked. But not only that, like, my skin was glowing, my hair was feeling amazing from all the self-care, my body was feeling so toned. I still have a bit of belly fat. I didn't quite film a proper after. This was actually me doing thumbnails. Trying to get a photo, and then I completely forgot about filming the after, but here it is in pictures and clips. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this, and please leave me a comment with your feedback. I'd love to hear, did you do the challenge? Are you planning on doing the challenge, or which is your favorite of us? I'm also starting to bring out fitness videos that I'm creating myself, programs and things like that. So please stick around, and I hope you try mine too. Thanks for watching.